200 million copies. Since her death in 2012, it continues to influence her.
What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal, YouTube? And welcome back to my channel. It is the 17th of January. Today is actually my birthday, and we are sliding into, we're going to talk about the Whitney Houston movie, Whitney Houston biopic movie that just went off. And in a few minutes, we're going to, they're getting ready to do an interview with Bobby Brown, or some type of sit down with Bobby Brown, to talk about the life of Whitney Houston, one of the greatest voices that we've ever been graced with. It's not many female voices that I would choose over Miss Whitney Houston. Now, this movie was much better than the Aaliyah movie. It was better than the Aaliyah movie by far. It's not even a comparison between this movie and the Aaliyah movie. The casting on the Aaliyah movie was dreadful. The casting on this movie was okay. I'm not gonna say it was amazing. There are certain people that were amazing. Clive Davis was pretty solid. The female that played Whitney was pretty solid. I shared some pics inside the group. It was pretty fucking solid. It was pretty fucking solid casting. I didn't like the Eddie Murphy casting. The Bobby casting was so. There was a couple other people that they hit spot on. It was certain people that were spot on. Now, of course, I will be uploading the full movie for those of you guys who didn't get to check it out. It'll probably be on my blog, maybe in an hour, about 11 o'clock, because it's a 2-hour movie and I have to render it before I put it up. For anybody, I get tired of answering the same stupid fucking questions. People keep asking me why I don't commit copyright infringement. If you want to commit copyright infringement, YouTube channels are free. Feel free to upload whatever the fuck you feel like you want to upload on your channel. I'm not going to do it on my channel. That's for sure. Won't do it on my channel. But let's go through some of the conflicts that I found with the movie. First of all, I thought this movie was written from the perspective of Bobby Brown. I don't think they went back far enough. I thought they could have went back further and went back into her childhood. Not how they did the Aaliyah movie, where 1 second she was a kid and the next second she was getting married. None of that shit. But I thought they should have dove back into her childhood. I thought that would have been interesting. They didn't explain the drug habit from her perspective. They explained it from the Bobby Brown perspective, as if it was more of a Bobby Brown movie than it was a Whitney movie. Like, they explained Bobby's problems more than they explained anything that was going on with Whitney. They dove more into the personality of Bobby Brown. So instead of it being more about a Whitney, instead of the storyline following Whitney, the storyline seemed to follow Bobby Brown a lot. Anyway, if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter @Casual. The link to my Facebook group is down below. Best Shows on TV. That is my Facebook group, as well as the link to my blog, where I will be posting the full movie up on my blog. Please, if you can't read, I'm going to say this again. The link to the blog and to my Facebook group are down below. If you want to upload the movie to YouTube, feel free. Go over there, copy it from my blog or whatever, and upload it to YouTube. Am I uploading it to my channel? No, I won't. If you can't understand copyright, what the copyright rules are on YouTube, please look them up so you can understand them and get a better grasp. But anyway, I felt like the movie focused far too much on Bobby Brown and sex. God damn it, they must have had 50 motherfucking sex scenes in this goddamn movie. They was fucking all the time. God damn, Whitney.
They were young.
Yeah, they was fucking all the time. I was like, God damn, is this a goddamn Whitney Houston biopic, or is this the Playboy? Is this a Playboy movie? What the fuck is this? And I think if it was on HBO, it probably would have been a lot more graphic. But of course, this is from what I know, Angela Bassett is a person that knew Whitney Houston well. So she portrayed the movie how Whitney Houston's real life was. So I guess her and Bobby were a very sexual couple. Cool. But I thought it should have been more centered around the music, around her music and around her upbringing, her life. They didn't explain like certain things as far as her habits. They didn't explain it. I felt like
that was her brother would have sued them.
But see, that's the thing. Now, like I said, this movie was much better than the Aaliyah movie. It was tenfold better than the Aaliyah movie. My son could have fucking made a movie with finger paint and it would have been better than the Aaliyah movie. But this movie was okay. It was average. It didn't make me want to get up, stand up, and slam my TV on the ground like I did when I saw the Aaliyah movie, where none of the casting was right. I'm talking about none of the fucking casting. But this movie was average. Anyway, like I said, man, I will be uploading the movie over to my blog and posting the link inside of my Facebook group. Both of those links are down in the description box. If you'd like to put the movie on YouTube, feel free. Go over, download it, and upload it to your channels. I have no problems, no quarrels with that. But I understand what YouTube does, and I understand what I can and what I can't do. And it's kind of annoying having to explain that shit when I'm reviewing certain things. Anyway, man, this is my last video until Monday, and we'll talk some. Actually, right now they're interviewing Bobby Brown right now. Like I say, man, this movie felt like it was written from the perspective of Bobby. I thought Bobby was gonna get drugged tonight. I really do. I really did. I thought they was gonna completely slander Bobby. I thought this was going to be the Blame Bobby movie, but it wasn't. As I've heard before, I've heard that Whitney was the person that kind of got Bobby into the drugs. Now they did show where Bobby was kind of upset about her success and shit like that. But when Bobby met her, I'm talking about the first 5 minutes Bobby met her, she was already doing drugs. So yeah, so like they didn't make Bobby so much of the villain. Of course, he had children with different women, and he was fucking around when she wasn't there, and he was an alcoholic. He was an alcoholic and shit like that. But the drug problem, they didn't put that on Bobby, which a lot of people still blame Bobby to this day. They don't know what really happened in their life, and they still proceed to blame Bobby. But anyway, I'm done. The video will be up in maybe 50 minutes. Give me 50 or so minutes to upload it. It's a 2-hour movie, so I'm rendering it and I'm throwing it on the website. Oh yeah, last month, by the way, with the help from my group, which we're exploding right now, my Facebook group, Best Shows on TV. Last month, the website topped, for the first time, we topped 1 million viewers, which is crazy for a person who just makes 2 videos a fucking week. We topped 1 million viewers, and this YouTube channel alone hit 500,000 viewers last month. So the growth is happening as soon, I'm talking about as soon as we hit 20,000 people in the Facebook group. Fuck YouTube, because YouTube is a cesspool. YouTube is a bunch of motherfuckers that can't read worth a shit. Anyway, I am done. I'm finished. About to go watch some boxing and watch somebody get fucked up. Talk to you next time. Links in the description. Peace.